got to get to work. I'm just browsing on maps, looking at how stupid this Panama Canal is. Look at it. You've got to get up into a lake above sea level and then down to sea level again through locks. Here we go, look at this. And locks are a very expensive part of the operation here. Look at this ship here, right? Look at it. You wouldn't build a ship like that. It's just incredibly long and skinny because it's restricted by the size of this lock. And they've had a bit of drought lately, so this lake, you're having trouble keeping it full. Because every time you go through a lock, you've got to release water downstream. Here's a weir. That's never not going to overflow anytime soon. Anyway, that's a very expensive disaster. Why? Because they built the damn thing through a mountain range, didn't they? Stupid. And I've said this before. Look at this. Look at this. You've got Nicaragua here. You only have 20 kilometres of country here. Look, 20 kilometres done. Just blast through. This is all there is. Low mountains, go up, blast through one of these valleys here. Take probably this one here on the left. It's very low-lying country. And sneak out the back here into the lake. Or along the lake. I don't know how sensitive this lake is to salt water from the sea or not. It's probably saltwater lake. May not be, might be freshwater. So what? Just build a channel beside it. It's all low-lying country. That's the point. And it's so low-lying country that the river, Exit River, comes out, guess where? On the freaking Atlantic side. That there is so low. You could start with a dredge coming in from the ocean and just dig itself out. That's how low-lying this country is. Look at that. It's got some estuaries and things like that. Where's this? Rio San Juan. Here's the river. Just start there. Start digging your way through. Using conventional means. And all the way to Lake Nicaragua. Along the edge of it. And blast. The only expensive bit is to blast through there. That's where they should have built it. Because they were thinking in distance, not in feasibility. That means that every time the ships get bigger, they can just dig it wider. Because digging out at sea level is so much easier than blasting away a mountain range. Stupid. So it should be. Start looking up here. Look at this. Look how low-lying this country is. Now, if they had have done with just lakes and interconnecting little streams, they were looking for this Northwest Passage or whatever they called it. Well, in summer, in winter, this doesn't freeze anyway. But I'd say it freezes across here simply because it's close to land, and land, little pockets like that form ice. But in summer, this would be so good, because let's say they did we could wait for radiation-free nukes, which I don't think are that far away. But even if they did all their 50s and 60s and 70s nuclear testing up here where no one lives, they could have blasted themselves a channel through here. It would be radiation-free by now. Well, not radiation-free, but acceptable levels where your health is not impacted. Just as you can go and visit those atolls now out in the Pacific. It's been so many decades, it's had so many half-lives that it's at a level you wouldn't want to hang around and live there, but you could just, it wouldn't hurt to spend a day. Even Chernobyl is, not the worst anymore. It's sealed off, but to stop new radiation leaking. But anyway, that there, as soon as they invent tactical nukes that don't produce fallout, I think that there could very easily go. And then you've got the access to this. It's not that far. Look. I think it's 200 odd kilometres. Again, even with conventional means, 280 kilometres. When you're blasting through at sea level, it's not the end of the world when it comes to feasibility. And then they've got all this passage here. Now, that's a great option too. And over here in Europe, I've seen Russia. They've got icebreakers going back and forth along here now. This doesn't need anything. It just needs new ships. And I thought, they've got icebreakers going through. Let's say you had a massive, huge icebreaker. It could come through, and then a convoy of conventional ships could follow through uninhibited because the ice is broken. And that there is a better passage to Asia and the Pacific than the other way. The other way is through here, through Singapore, Jakarta area, across here, and up here through the Suez Canal, which charges a fortune, and is, yeah, you're held for ransom there, basically. And then you got to go through here past all these useless countries, come out the rocks of Gibraltar anyway, to get up to here where, well, Germany, I think they're a useless country now, but with all wokeism and that, but that's it. That used to be an industrial powerhouse. That's a good spot. Now this North Passage through here just drops straight in there. Look, straight through there. This is where it's close to the North Pole. Here it is, the North Pole, indicated by this compass-like design here on the maps, which is there to indicate where the North Pole is. Either that or hide the alien military base. So anyway, this is pretty close to that. So yeah, that's going to be full of ice. But like I said, the technology's there just to blast through. And speaking of blasting through, look at this. Again, just like in northern Canada, it's got all these really low-lying areas. See? Kaboom, that island is gone. And now so on and so forth, all the way through to this region here. Russia could do it. No, that's Finland there. Sorry, that's Finland. Yeah, Finland can do it. They can blast themselves a nice passage through there. And just to get things into the Baltic Sea. Access to Poland, Lithuania. It's such low-lying territory. Look at this. They've got a freaking river there. Doesn't do anything. Where does that all go? Goes off to here. Right. So that's already connected by water all the way here. So all they need to do, probably best on along this border here, kaboom all the way through. That's feasible if you've got radiation-free tactical nukes. Even conventionally. It's a lot better than this shit show over here in the Panama Canal. What a disaster. What a freaking disaster. Yeah. Oh, I'm done.